This is my mom, Jeannie. I'm in Texas.
I'm a vlogger! I am not following what this video is supposed to be about.
This video is sponsored by Away, the amazing luggage I use to travel this world. Now let's talk about YouTube and being creative.
Hi. Kitty, yes, I'm talking to you.
So as busy as things get with making videos, living the New York life, it's always good to go back home. You know, I'm from Texas, so all my family's here, so I'm kind of taking a chill pill. This is kind of where I go for grass and serenity and just, even though my allergies are terrible here. I get to say hi to my kitties, catch up with the fam, and yeah, decompress a little bit, so it's been good. But from the great land of Texas, I'm going to bring you a chiller video today, just about pursuing creative things and kind of through the lens of YouTube, since I am a YouTuber. We're gonna be talking about two things. One, yes, you should take that leap of faith. You should start a YouTube channel. You should start X, Y, and Z and start today. Number two, why you shouldn't start said YouTube channel, because maybe you're missing out on something else. But yeah, the past few days have been good. Good for the noggin and the heart and the spirit. This room was my old office when my parents were basically like, yeah, we don't need a guest room. I guess do whatever you want to that spare bedroom. I celebrated. And when I started making videos, YouTube videos, this was the perfect opportunity to just make a cool, hip music video room. I'm gonna touch a little bit on my YouTube journey that hopefully will encourage you to maybe just start. And the entire point is that in the beginning, guess what? It's not gonna be so hot. I actually have a lot of videos from my early times, 2014, 2015, still live on my YouTube channel that you can go and watch, and they are just awkward. A lot of them I took in this room. So I've been doing a lot of New York videos because I love New York so much. You know, it's probably getting to the point where, Sarah, stop talking about it. But I'm doing this video in this room to prove to you that it doesn't matter where you are, you can make amazing videos. This is where I got my start, but also, I was always about sharing the creative process, right? I would ask one of my creative friends, hey, how do you do ISO, aperture, shutter speed? What is that like? And then right after I learned it, I would basically make a video about it and relay it to the internet. I was basically like, everyone deserves to know this knowledge from my super smart friend, but oh my gosh, the videos. I came off as super shy and I was kind of talking about shooting in manual mode. All this means is you as the user are controlling the light coming into the camera rather than the camera is. And so I hope you'll enjoy. I didn't talk at my full volume because I was embarrassed making videos about yourself talking to a camera. That's kind of embarrassing in the beginning. That's why I started my bedroom. Heck no, I'm not gonna go out into the world with my video camera, but you go through kind of the fears, embarrassments. Are my parents gonna hear me? Is my brother gonna make fun of me? Is my best friend gonna make fun of me? But I just kept posting because it was super fun to make videos. But oh my gosh, in the beginning, again, I was just bad. A lot of people think being a personality, being in front of the camera is something that you're just born with. Well, I am here to say no. It's quite the opposite, actually. It is so much practice. It is uploading week after week, practicing, uploading, practicing, uploading. You don't even have to upload it to YouTube. Maybe just share it with some friends. Share it in some way. Maybe you just leave it on your computer or desktop, but make sure to watch it back because that's when you're gonna be like, oh, I'm way more fun of a human than that. That's embarrassing. How do I come off more as, you know, myself? And it's a process, right? It took me years and years and years and years to get to a point where I think I was actually okay to watch on camera. I think I'm kind of fun, right guys? Hopefully. That's why I love when people keep their old catalog of work on their website or on their YouTube channel, because you can go back 5 years and you can say, wow, what a journey. This is something I can relate to and I can work towards their current work. Just like editing, just like filming, being on camera is something that you have to practice. recently I was at an event and a Peachy Fam came up, and I could tell they were just starting with YouTube, the whole video making stuff, and they pulled out their cameras and said, Sarah, can I ask you a question? They asked me if I cannot find the motivation in the beginning to make videos, if I'm just feeling, I just don't want to make videos, what's your advice? And I said, oh my gosh, if you can't find the motivation in the beginning, what's gonna happen when you hit that middle point when it's not maybe going your way? You're not gonna have the motivation to follow through and continue, and you're probably gonna bail before maybe even an important breakthrough happens. So it's like, if you don't have the motivation in the beginning, if it's not something in your soul that you wanna do, I couldn't like breathe without making videos. I would go to college and I'd be counting down the hours so I could get out and make a video, so I could edit, so I could film, and it was just like, it was just burning in my soul. If you don't feel that, it's okay. Don't start a YouTube channel. So that leads me to part 2 of this video. And I know the first part was kind of nostalgic because I'm here in my home, in my Texas home where I was born and raised. So we're gonna go back to New York to talk about the second part, if that's okay with you guys.
Bye, Johnny.
You gonna miss me?
Yes, I'm gonna miss you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Finally back in the great New York City. Quick shout out to our sponsor, Away. I've been using Away luggage for so long and I love them dearly. My Away luggage has held up tremendously throughout all of my travels. It's featured in 4 different sizes and has a variety of colors. There are 4 360-degree spinner wheels, which guarantees for a smooth ride. There's a TSA lock up on top and there's a lifetime warranty. So if anything breaks, Away will fix it. For $20 off my favorite suitcase, visit awaytravel.com/saradietschy and use the promo code saradietschy during checkout. Feels good to be back, but now I'm going to talk about why you shouldn't start a YouTube channel. You shouldn't be a YouTuber. I'm telling you guys, having a automatic stand and sit desk, amazing. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Excuse me being lazy, I'm using my podcasting microphone because I cannot find my Rode. Quick little tech note for filming, I have thoroughly been enjoying the Atomos Shinobi. For you Sony users out there who don't have a flip screen, this is a pretty nice display that you just connect via HDMI. Is it better than a Smart HD? Well, I have no idea because I've never used a Smart HD before. Okay, so what if you clicked on this video to hear why you shouldn't be a YouTuber? Well, let's just start with part 2. Being a YouTuber, being your own boss, requires a certain level of time, patience, little bit of luck, hard work, and determination that I know some people just don't want to commit to, right? And that's okay. You have to ultimately ask yourself, what makes you happy? Pursuing your passions to the end of the earth. Well, you know, a lot of times that means that you're working a lot, but hey, if you're doing what you love, to the people who have to do that no matter what, you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be good. I kind of see myself in that camp of people. The tick in my brain and my soul, it's like forever gonna be there. And you know what? Even if it makes me miserable at times, I just gotta do it. And then on the other side of things, you can have a 9 to 5, not be stressed out on weekends, get home in between 5 and 6 and watch Netflix all night long, and you're good. If you totally don't hate your 9 to 5 and then you have all the other time in the world to do whatever you want, that's what makes some people happy. And guess what? That's okay. That is perfectly fine as well. So this is my segue and rant into me just throwing out names, throwing out different entities that you can target your creative juices in that don't really require, I think, the same level of stress as running your own business brings. But hey, I might be eating my own words with this. Leave me a comment down below if you do any of these jobs and if you hate your life, because I want this to be a conversation on finding meaningful work. Okay, so outside being the typical individual content creator, I kind of break it down into 3 camps. There's agencies, publications, and also just going and working for one of these individual content creators. This little bit of the video is inspired by my friend Evan's tweet, who works at a publication. Pretty sure he works at Engadget. He says, some advice. If you're going for pro audience development, go to a 6-month data science bootcamp. If you want to work with brands, influencers, I would look at ad agencies, and the only people who make money at publications parents are sales, editors, and journalists. So with that, I'm actually just gonna say some names and jobs of friends, and maybe that can spark an idea, and maybe it's something that you could do. My first friend, Alex Cass. He is an illustrator at The Verge. Such a talented graphic designer, illustrator. He makes a lot of the images that you see in the pieces that you read from The Verge. Johnny Harris. He is the host of Vox Borders. Vox is a big parent company of a lot of other companies below it. Verge, for example, is owned by Vox. Vox has a great YouTube channel, and they're essentially like all the things publication, production studio. Johnny hosts an amazing series on Vox's YouTube channel where he gets to travel, explore, and make his own content and stories, and it's incredible. He's a modern day journalist, not only writing things, but going to the places, making video, making audio, making all of the things from these places. A similar human that just so happens to be married to Johnny is Harris. She also makes docu-series style things for publications. I think she has one coming up for Eater. And both Iz and Johnny have their own YouTube channels, but they work with these publications to make really high level stuff. That's a really good pro with working with publications. They have more resources, they have more connections. And because of this, it's led Johnny to opportunities to work on Vox's series Explained on Netflix. Me as individual little YouTube Sarah, of course I have the pipe dream of having something on Netflix. But it's going to be much harder to do that as just me when I don't have a entity around me that already has those connections. YouTubers, Austin Evans, Jonathan Morrison, Marquez Brownlee, they all have a tight-knit little 3 to 4 person crew of people who help them make those incredible videos. So that could be you. I mean, I don't know if YouTubers with like 10 million subscribers are necessarily holding job interviews, but hey, if you see someone with potential who's a dreamer, who's making videos, who maybe has 50,000 subscribers, but maybe just needs help, needs some structure around them, you could be that glue that holds that person together. You do not have to be the on-camera personality and all of these things to be successful in the YouTube space. Along the same lines, I have a friend named Mylin who actually recently worked for Jake Paul, but she has a wide experience of working for YouTube channels. And again, it's a way to be in the culture without having that pressure of being on the camera. This video is gonna be so much longer than I anticipated. A person from my own world, a friend and entrepreneur, Chris Hall. So, I have all these crazy hopes and dreams, but rarely have the time to actually do them. So he's come alongside me, helped me throw my networking party, Hustle and Why. He works all the logistics out with that, working with brands, helping book food and locations for it. And also he's helped me made my Peachy merch. I don't have time for that, but he did. Could you be someone's Chris Hall? The lovely D-Rock from Team Gary V, Gary Vaynerchuk, CEO in New York of a huge 1,000-person digital agency. D-Rock and a few others. Iris did a great job. Now she's doing her own thing. But these people basically go alongside Gary Vaynerchuk's day and they film, they document, they vlog. For a CEO that doesn't have time to make videos. So that could be you too, just behind the camera to a business person who wants to get their message out into the world. And the last one, Casey, a name that doesn't mean anything to you, but is just someone who I've been working with recently because she works at a talent agency. So whenever I do brand work and it's on location, there's usually someone from the agency who corrals the influencers and makes sure they're doing what they need to do. They do on-site approval of posts, make sure everything is tagged okay. So not only are there the classic digital agencies where maybe you can be the video, graphics, illustration person actually making the content, but there's also talent agencies out there where you can have a close working relationship with talent and be the logistics who is really the glue that glues everything together. I know this has kind of been a random video, but I wanted to make it to just shout from the rooftop. There's so many cool jobs out there where I think you can still feel creatively fulfilled. Oh my gosh, I sounded kind of Texas there. But listen, if you have one of those jobs, if you previously had one of those jobs, if you have anything to share, can you please comment down below to maybe encourage the youngsters out there who are looking to pursue creative pursuits? It's possible, guys. And guess what? You don't have to go and spend $100K on college to get to these places. Watch YouTube tutorials. You can become a creative ninja just from attending YouTube University. Whew, okay. Obviously, obviously we have to wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out my away link in the description below. I genuinely love the company, love all of their luggage. It's very durable. I can't tell you how many trips I've taken with my one first away carry-on from years and years ago. It looks great. It's held up. So thank you for tuning in. I hope this was helpful in any way, but let me know if you like this video. Hit that subscribe button down below for new videos every single week. And I also linked all the people who I talked about in the description below if you want to go do some research. Until next time, guys, stay peachy. Okay, bye.